Welcome to another episode of the Brothers Watch. I am joined as usual by Ben, Tony, and Jeff. My name is Joe, and we are about to do some trivia, rate, and review Back to the Future. So, let's go ahead and run through our reviews real quick, or our ratings real quick, and then we'll play some trivia. Ben, what would you rate Back to the Future?
8.2.
Oh, wow.
That's good. That's good
respectable from Ben.
It's really good. I'm going to give it an 8.5.
That's low for you.
Yeah, that is low.
I agree.
Every video is like a 9 for you.
Especially such a
I think it's a great movie. I want to give it like an 8, 9, or a 9, but I
We'll
keep giving everything really high ratings. So
Yeah, but that doesn't diminish. We just rate really
you
good
want my
movies.
enjoyability of it? I would say 8.9 for sure.
Okay. 9.5. I was going to give it a 10. I rewatched it like 3 times in preparation for this, and I never got tired of watching it.
It's so good.
I haven't seen it in about a decade, so it was amazing.
I think except for the last scene, I would have put it in the 9s. But how did you all pass up the 8.8? That's where I'm going.
Oh, because of the miles per
come
hour?
on. Yeah.
Oh, that
Clever.
is really good, actually. I
Clever.
hate him for that. All right, so let's play some trivia, and then we can really get into how we feel. Tony, will you please roll
Marty grabbing the board.
wheel?
Ben,
Don't look at me.
Ben, I'm willing this.
It's
for
all
you.
Ben.
Okay.
I gotta find it.
Don't hit the helmet.
I gotta find it.
Don't hit the helmet.
I'm going to predict the future.
I think
and
that was-
write the person's
Yeah,
name that it's
yeah,
going to
I
land
I think
on.
that was an in between too hard and too soft. I think that's perfect.
So you think it's Jeff?
I'm just going to...
Is it Ben?
Hold on. I have to make sure it's upside down. Yeah. I just moved it.
I was really
Okay,
worried.
I was going to say that said Jeff.
No, it's definitely blue. I'm so happy for Ben.
Ben. Let's
Yes!
go, Ben. Hey, I'm proud of you, Ben.
Even though I'm
You
now
deserve
I'm
it.
really
I
pissed
feel
because
like you guys are going to have better questions.
The
Here
wheel,
we fucking
the
go.
wheel does not lie. Bottom
You
line.
guys just know the movie so well.
Well, we'll see.
we're
about
gonna find
that.
out here in a
I
minute.
thought I knew all of it.
Joe's gonna be what is it? A day late and $1 short.
Hey,
every
how about
question.
you just, before I get anything wrong, how about you just be nice to me?
It's so interesting because I've never I can't remember once being in the position where Ben's asking questions. I don't think this
It's
ever
only
happened.
happened
In like Lord of the
twice.
Rings.
Let's rock.
I don't think it's ever happened first.
Hey,
Not first, no.
I'm a sleeper here. All right,
Nobody
go ahead.
cares.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Sorry, I'm being mean.
Already.
I've been drinking.
What is George McFly's favorite show called?
Oh my god. Yeah, this is I'm screwed.
He says he doesn't want to go to the dance because he would miss this.
If I get this wrong, I'm going to be so mad because I know I'm close.
I'm close to. I'm definitely wrong. Go ahead.
Okay, show.
Science fiction theater.
Yes.
Great start, Ben. Sorry, Tony.
That's a great question, Ben.
Whatever.
I just meant for the question.
All right, here we go.
At the beginning of the movie, what time are all the clocks stuck on?
Like how far behind?
No, he
No.
said stuck on.
What time? And it is displayed digitally as well, so you don't have to guess.
I know I'm so
All
close.
of Doc
I'm like
Brown's
a minute
clocks.
off, I think.
Okay, go ahead.
7:45.
Nope.
7:53.
Only Tony. 7:53.
Nice.
So much for that minute.
Now we're tied.
Oh, tie ball game, huh? Tony!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Making
Just-
me edit so much.
Bro, just do your job. I'm sorry it's hard for you.
Just, that's the one. The one that we keep getting flagged for.
What? Oh, F word? All right, I'll work on it. Go ahead.
At the school battle of the bands, what band is Marty McFly in?
Good question, Ben.
Show.
The Pinheads.
Pinheads.
Everybody got it right.
Let's go. Look at us. Hey, Jeff.
Yo,
We're tied.
We're all tied.
I know, but Jeff was talking so much crap today to me.
still
at the
early.
office.
I could lose too.
Yeah, but let me live, you know?
Oh, that sure you can't.
I might.
All right. Jeff kind of already asked it, but it's on my list. How many minutes behind are Doc's clock after his experiment at the beginning of the movie? Show.
25.
Yes.
We're crushing it.
Why did you look like you didn't know that?
Because the way... I for some reason, I was wondering if it was going to be like an odd, like a weird number there. Like maybe 23 or something.
All right. This one I'm going to make you spell it right or how it is displayed in the movie. What is Doc's DeLorean's license plate say?
Dude, I can't spell it right.
If you got it, you got it.
Yeah,
You're
if you
fine.
got it, you got it. It's fine.
Out of time.
Yes,
I mean,
that's good.
Yeah, it's just without.
Okay. Oh, without that, yeah. All right. Well, I'm taking a point because of it. Great question, Ben. Me and you actually like think so similarly about this.
I had 2 of those.
You just want to be included?
I just want to be a part of it.
Okay. What comic does the kid show his dad after Marty crashes into the barn? What is it called?
Dude, this okay. You're kind of doubling down with the that's a silly question.
I like the question.
Yeah, because you know the answer.
Well, I had this one too. I was thinking about getting
Dude,
it.
I asked some deep cut questions. I'm wrong. I'm close.
Why are you looking
so
at me
close.
like that?
Maybe Ben will give me the point out of pity.
Okay, Joe's wrong.
Oh, I just.
Space Invaders.
You are all close. It's Tales of Space.
I think Jeff should. Okay. Well,
What did
since
Jeff
me and
write?
Jeff are
Said
tied.
Space
I'm not gonna
Tales.
give it to him.
Oh my god.
Either way, when we're done with
Oh
this,
my
I'm gonna ask. I want to ask you some of my questions because
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
deep cuts.
I can't believe I
Couple.
got that wrong.
What U.S. president is starring in the movie Cattle Queen of Montana, listed on the cinema display in 1955?
In 1955?
Yes. Joe?
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald
Yes.
Reagan.
Everybody's correct.
You know, he actually mentioned Back to the Future in a presidential address.
That's pretty cool.
That is
He
interesting.
quoted, he was like, "Where we're going, we don't need roads."
That's really
He loved the movie. 'Cause he's mentioned it, you know. Blur
Before
that.
before they time travel for the before he
You're
time
fine,
travels
right?
for the first time, where and when does Doc ask Marty to meet him? So where, the location, and at what time?
Do you need the time also to get it right?
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
he sat. That's why he
Where
asked for
and
both of
when?
them. You just don't listen?
I'm telling you, bro.
Clearly.
Okay.
you don't. Twin Pines Mall.
Yep. Jeff and Tony are right.
I got Twin
Joe
Pines,
got the time
but I
wrong.
got the time wrong.
Good stuff.
Dude. I take seriously. Studying. It's like game tape for me. I'm like Travis Hunter out here.
Last 2 questions. So this question plays off of that. At the end of the movie, Marty transports back to 1985. What is the new name of the mall?
That is such a great continuity point in this movie.
I don't think I had ever picked up on it until this
Yeah,
time.
yeah. And there's like several things like that.
Lone Pine
Lone
Mall.
Pine
Yes. Everybody's right.
My pine! Which is
What
so
is-
funny because he was like trying to breed them together, but he couldn't anymore now that one was gone.
He had this crazy idea.
Wait,
of
are you at
breeding
7?
Pine
8.
trees. No.
Okay, well, you and me are tied.
Wait, why'd you get 8?
Because I don't know, me and him
It
are
was
tied.
only a 1-part
yeah,
question.
Yeah, it was a one.
My bad, my bad.
That's why I gave
So I
myself
have
another
6.
one.
You guys have 7.
Correct.
All right, let me
Good
just
call.
last question.
All right, I need them to get this wrong.
And you to get it right.
Yeah, I understand how it works. Thanks, Tony.
At the diner, what drinks does Marty request? And I said drinks.
I love that question. Because I was laughing so hard.
You got
It kind of goes back to Sandlot a little bit. Like, how can I have more? I just got here.
It does.
Okay.
What
we
a
know
pull.
Tab
and Pepsi free.
it? Yep.
All right, me and Jeff need a tiebreaker.
Okay. I should
Sorry,
have
Joe.
extras.
Like I said, a day late and a dollar short, brother.
You're lucky you got the time.
Look at this beautiful home you have.
All right.
And I get to be sad in it.
Final tiebreaker question. At the end of the movie, what is the title of George McFly's novel?
We had a lot of the same questions.
You know the answer?
But I did think I also knew the comic, and I got that wrong, so I'm pretty confident.
I don't know the answer. Space Boy or
Yeah, Jeff's right.
Match,
Match
made
made
in
in
space.
space.
Nice job, guys. That's great. That was good
bullshit.
work.
Good job, guys. Good questions,
That was
Ben.
really good. Great job, man.
No, dude, the title questions were annoying.
Let's pick it up on visual stuff.
Welcome to the party, Ben. All right, Tony. Spin for the second asker, the last asker.
curious to hear.
Jeff some of my questions.
That's fine. You
I'm
can
all
do
for
that.
it.
I kind of want you to win so I can hear your deep cuts.
We can still go through it regardless.
Let's just rip
I can't believe it's going to be me right here. I'm going to have to worry about having the same questions.
You're not going to be right when the trivia questions are being asked. You're not right now because it's going to be me.
What are you talking about? I'm
Shut up. The wheel doesn't lie.
Wow. Is it Jeff?
Dude,
bro,
Jeff
it
has
loves
that.
Jeff.
Cut.
I'll forfeit my go. 'cause I want to.
The board tells no lies. The wheel tells no
Even
lies.
though,
I
to
wanna
be fair,
answer, though.
Jeff is the shmee on this, so he really should be answering the questions.
Shmee.
We're not going to do all three of those. So.
You know everything on this, so.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Shmee is a SME, subject matter.
Oh, see, I was thinking of
Star
Captain
Wars.
Hook's.
Nobody cares. What
First
you do,
mate.
you thought.
I was thinking about Anakin's mom.
Me
Wow.
too, baby.
All right,
pull.
what is the name of Doc Brown's dog?
Also one of my questions.
Einstein.
Is Einstein.
I spelled it right.
The camera would never know.
I at least got it starting with an E.
Who is the mayor in 1985?
In 85?
Yep.
Mayor.
Good job.
Because he's got
I
that
like the
gold
sound of that.
You're not asking who it was in 55, right?
I am
Correct.
about to ask right now.
Oh.
Who's the mayor in 1955?
I know his first name, but his last name is going to be a
Then just
complete
he didn't
guess.
say both names.
He did actually.
No,
but-
you didn't ask both names.
What? I said who's the mayor of
Yeah,
1955?
well, a name is a name. It doesn't have to be the full name.
So it could just be John.
Then write John.
I'll
I've
be.
heard
I mean
it.
it. I'm good with whatever. I'm good with what.
Nobody's written anything.
Joe, do you have the at least
I
the
have
first?
I know. I don't know who it is.
I
Red-
had his Red Thompson.
It's Red
It's,
something.
it's Red Thomas.
Thomas. Damn it.
Yeah, we're both right.
Jeff,
both-
Jeff, are they both right?
We're both right. He didn't ask for the full name.
Jeff decides.
Okay.
What is the name of the
both
school
right.
dance? Yeah, you guys.
Okay.
Spelling counts.
I got three of the words right.
The
Let's hear it. What we got?
enchantment under the sea.
Everybody
Almost
gets a
wrote
point.
Enhancement under the sea.
What?
I said I almost wrote enhancement under the sea.
It's a great question because
Kinda
they
would've
screwed
been
up in
fitting.
the movie.
Ready?
You're at 2, right?
I have 3.
What did you get right that I got wrong?
I don't know. I think you
What,
have 4.
Ben, do you have 4?
I have 4.
Oh, then I have 4 too.
All right, fill in the blank. George says this. Lorraine, my blank has popped me to you.
Say it again.
He said, Lorraine, my blank has popped me to you at the diner.
Oh, at the diner, right.
Go with your gut.
No, I know. I just can't remember. I know he.
Yeah, you can take your.
No, what does it start with? How about that?
No, I'm not going to say that.
Come on.
You want him to tell you what
I
it
think
starts with.
The letter, yeah.
No.
No.
I don't remember.
That's almost like it's trivia, huh?
Yeah, I don't remember.
All right,
Almost like it's true.
Density.
it is density.
Density, yeah,
My
because destiny is what he meant to say. Good job, Joe.
Thanks, man. I really thought I was about to get hit right there.
If he had said D, I wouldn't have gotten it.
Good
I
job,
thought it was
Joe.
an E. I'm a stupid heifer. Ben, get off fantasy.
I got a draft.
How much does Biff say it costs to repair his car?
I should get a point for being at first.
Are we tied?
Show him.
$300 bucks.
$300.
300.
I'm gonna take it out of your.
How many points do you have, Tony?
That was my 5th.
That was my
Same.
5th, also.
Wow.
All right, when first meeting Doc Brown in 1955, Doc tries guessing why Marty knocked on his door. What are his guesses? I'll give you one for each he guesses.
You know what this acronym is?
We only have to get one, or do we have to get all?
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah. Wait, sorry, Ben, what?
I asked, do we need to get just one or all of them?
Well, you'll get a point for each one you get.
Oh, okay.
I only got that.
I'm
just said
blanking
it
on the
too.
rest. Yeah.
Yep, show him.
Donations.
It's like
Coast Guard Auxiliary and selling a periodical.
like children
It's
ministries.
Coast Guard Youth Auxiliary and subscription to the Saturday Evening Post.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Selling a periodical and selling a magazine.
I was just going to say donation, but I like how you guys are playing the game. What is the name of the principal at Marty's school?
Oh my God.
It's crazy to me that he's in the original Top Gun, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he is. Dude, what was wrong with his neck?
I
When
wasn't
they were
aware.
nose to nose.
I noticed
pull it
that
up.
too. I noticed
When-
that too.
Pull it up right here. Put it right here on the screen. Yeah. I was gonna ask what he had around his neck.
I don't remember.
It was probably like prosthetic, right, to make him look older or younger, or no?
I don't know.
Would have been funny if they just kept him the same. All right, what we got?
Something like
Christopher
this. It's like
Sh.
Sanderson.
Yeah,
or
I put
Stenson.
X2.
Did you write anything?
I ain't right.
I
anything.
put
It's Strickland.
Strickland. Yeah, see,
You can
that's
give yourself a point. Yeah.
It says
Well, I riot if you give him a point.
No, I wouldn't take another point for that.
I will give. This is a tough one, so I'll give you a point for each one you get right.
Oh my god.
In the opening scene, there are pictures of 3 famous people in Doc Brown's house. Who are they? Everybody good?
Yeah.
What we got?
Edison, Tesla, Einstein, and Lloyd.
I said Edison, Einstein, Tesla, Alexander Graham Bell.
I have no answer.
Oh, okay.
I had no
you
idea.
guys got Einstein and Edison, but the other 2 were Isaac Newton and Alexander. Wait, no. It's not Alexander Graham Bell. It's Benjamin Franklin.
We both got 2.
Good job,
Hey,
guys.
I'll take it. All
right, I'm gonna just ask these really
Deflated.
deep cut questions really quick, if that's okay.
You're gonna ask what?
These deep cut questions
Yeah,
really
let's
quick.
go. Let's go.
Really quick.
I thought
Are
those
we
were deep cut.
are we working together or are we writing them?
Yeah, why don't you guys work together?
Okay.
All right. There's a commercial playing in the beginning of the movie. What is it for?
A commercial playing in the beginning of
Yeah,
the
it's
movie.
like it's on before the news report about the stolen plutonium.
Is it a Mr. Fusion?
No.
Is it like a JCPenney commercial or
Nope.
something
Like
like
a
that?
Pepsi.
Is it
Bank
Toyota.
of America.
Toyota.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 'cause he
'cause the
finally
truck.
gets the
Oh,
truck.
yeah.
What's the bumper sticker on Doc's van say?
Dang, that's a good one. I don't know.
Yeah, I got
What
it.
is it?
One nuclear bomb can ruin your whole day.
What the hell?
Driving around with plutonium
What happened to Doc's mansion?
burned down.
Correct.
Oh, good one, Jeff.
And then he sold it, the insurance claim, and that's how he has all
It was
his
a
money.
beautiful place.
Yep. True or false? This movie won an Oscar.
I'm gonna say
It's
false.
false.
I'll say true to be different.
It did win an Oscar.
For what?
I'm not sure. I
I
didn't
was
look
saying
at
whose
it.
performance?
Yeah,
It could be like
it was
sound or
probably
something.
sound or like editing, probably. What is the name of the city?
Hill Valley.
Hill
Yeah,
Valley,
Hill Valley.
which is an oxymoron. Because like a hill and a valley just doesn't make sense.
It's like a valley and a
Yeah,
hill.
shut up. I don't want to hear it.
On that note, can I ask another question? See
Yes.
if you guys know.
Yes.
What neighborhood does Marty live in?
Lions
dude,
Estate.
Yeah,
Nice.
nice. Ben, I wrote it down, but I wrote it on a piece of paper because I was at work. How many gigawatts are needed?
1.21.
1.21.
Yeah, which also gigawatts is not the correct.
But like the subtitles say gigawatts.
Yeah, but I
it's
think it did on
gigawatts,
purpose.
right?
Yeah, it's gigawatts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What famous line does Biff mess up when he says "make like a tree"? What is the second
It's
part?
and beat it, or he says and get out of here.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Bro, he
Split.
messes them up in every movie, and it's so funny.
Who owned the land? Who was
Old man Peabody.
okay? All right, that's all I got. Really good job, Ben.
Take that, you mutate
So- So hold on, while we're here for a second, just really quick. How are we going to move forward with the punishments? I won one,
Yeah.
and you won. Who won the first one? Jeff won.
No, yeah.
So
I came in.
lost and you lost.
Yep.
You lost twice. Mm-hmm. And
I lost.
So are we only going to do the first loser? How are we going to handle this? Or the last?
I
loser?
think that's a good question. I think that we should just go last place has to do something, and I think we should take shot out of it. So last place will either donate to Movie Fund, do you
Okay.
like, or cosplay.
Okay.
And I think we're establishing, what, 10, 15 bucks or 15, 20 bucks?
Why didn't come in
I
last,
feel like
so I
that's a
don't care.
little
That's
steep.
between you two.
No, I mean going forward, right?
Yeah.
So like you just asked going forward. You just don't care because you won. You just had to sneak that in there.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
both of you have to decide.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
Choose the same thing I do every time.
Cosplay?
Yeah.
Yeah!
All right. You know what? I'm gonna cosplay with
But
Ben.
here's
too.
the
Ben,
thing,
the
though, we
joke's
like-
on you. You know what movie's coming up next? Or we could do Dallas Buyers Club if you want. Too far?
You got to go method.
No. I got a week to.
Go method. That means you have to edit that
I'm gonna have to edit everything. Literally everything
No,
you
it
just
was
said.
funny, though.
All right, fine.
So what do you?
We got to decide what movie.
I'm gonna cosplay as well.
All right, so you're both going to cosplay. Are we going to do different episodes? Same episode?
Whatever you want, I'll do.
All right, so we'll come back. We'll let them know later what episode,
Yeah,
what movie. Okay.
yeah.
All right, cool.
I love it.
I'd like to take a shot just out of,
Out of solidarity.
camaraderie.
Okay, that's
I'll join you on that.
I am for real. Bang!
That was good. That was good.
To make your daughter cry. I apologize 1 trillion times.
Yeah, it was like
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
That's all right, yeah.
How lazy is the number they made up for her too?
No, that was one of my questions.
Oh, I'm
was
not
it?
gonna say.
That was
I'm
one
not
of my
gonna say
trivia
it.
questions.
I won't say it.
No. So, okay, what is her phone number?
I was about to
What's
say it.
No idea.
All right, what is it, man?
555-0123.
Let's
That's it.
go.
So, fun fact about 555. No such number ever existed
That's why
in
they
any
do it.
area code. So every movie that has a phone number, normally it says starts with 555. They don't know that.
You know, yeah. Well, they do know that
bet
because
you-
our audience is very intelligent. I will say
How much does he give her?
a
quarter.
A quarter.
Yeah, that was one of my questions.
You know, if you watch The Last Action Hero with Arnold Schwarzenegger, when the kid goes into the movie, he sees that one of their phone numbers is 555, and he's trying to explain to Arnold that this is a movie. He's like, "Look, it's a movie, so it says 555. That's not even a real number."
That movie is so underrated.
It's so good. I bought it on Blu-ray. I can't wait for it
It's
to
a good
come
buy.
out.
Oh yeah, I'm so glad you're starting to buy Blu-rays.
You got me into
Have
it.
you used that yet?
Oh yeah, I just watched Winter Soldier last night.
everything
on
worked?
it. Oh yeah, it's awesome.
You watched it on Blu-ray?
Yeah, I watched Winter Soldier on Blu-ray, and then I
Okay,
watched Back to the Future on
All
Blu-ray.
right, so watching the background when she kisses him, the "I love you." Oh my, I wish. Anyway, look right there in the back. So it says something American style. Yeah, or American style. Yeah,
It says it at the end, too.
yeah. So the guy, the homeless guy, that's like on the bench.
Yeah, like Brett or Rhett.
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Him. He is the main actor in that movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so if you really want to see the homeless guy from Back to the Future, all you gotta do.
They go full frontal in America.
Yeah, believe it or not, in America, you probably see more than frontal, baby.
Well, I just really appreciate you making it really easy on me to edit this. That was great.
Dude, nothing I said was
Nothing you said
inappropriate.
was inappropriate. Nothing.
Anyway,
we
continue.
definitely can. So,
We didn't take
Jeff,
a shot. I didn't take a shot. Did y'all take
yeah,
a
we
shot?
all did it
My
except
bad.
for you. Jeff, let's get your review. Like, start off with some of your favorite stuff with this movie.
So I'm upset because I think on one of the first episodes I said that this doesn't hold up that well.
That's
But
surprising. that you would say
Rewatching
that.
it's just such a fun time. The cast did an amazing job. The music was great. The aesthetic of the movie was 10 out of 10. So yeah, I mean, I think an 8.8 is really high in my book. So
That is a really
fun
high
time.
rating for you. Yeah.
Any issues?
Yeah, no, I do have an issue. The end of the movie.
Yeah, you said that earlier.
So they have a time machine. Why does Doc Brown? I know it's just to set up the sequel, but why would he bother in broad daylight in front of Jennifer, driving up and saying, "We got to do something about your kids"? You can go back. It doesn't matter when he grabbed Marty. They're gonna go back to the same exact time that he was planning on. So,
Like, why the urgency?
Like, why are you rushing?
yeah,
Yeah.
Because Doc Brown is Doc Brown, bro. He's always
but
crazy.
He also wasn't gonna read Marty's letter.
Yeah. But then he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Family Guy spoof on that scene?
No.
I don't
It's
think
so funny. He's like, "It's your kids, Marty. It's your kids."
Like,
I'm gonna say it.
My weird thing about the complaints in the movie is, like, when he's telling him you can't change anything, like, you can't go back in time, you can't do anything, it'll mess up the future too. But then at the same time, they don't care that people see, like, when the car transports back in time or forward in
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter at all to him.
My
Like when the Libyans.
My only complaint with the movie is why does Marty just not tell his mom that he has a girlfriend? And just kind of nip that in the bud real quick. Like, why does he actually have to go on the date?
The whole sense of this movie is wild.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. Apparently, when they were trying to get this movie together and they were like giving the script to studios, they were like, they
10
said the
times-
same
10
thing
times I got red
about
lit.
it. They
Yeah.
really did not like that
Nobody
aspect.
wanted to film it.
They thought it was gross, that part. But I mean, it's hilariously done. Like, they don't go too far with it, really. It's really, really funny. But yeah, I mean, that's my only gripe. Did you have a gripe with it?
Me?
Yeah.
So like, if I was looking at it from like a critiquing viewpoint, there's a little continuity issues with time travel in general, and like for instance, the last scene when
I hated that.
when Doc, before the one that flies off, when he drives off, he literally goes, it's like less than a second, and the thing blows up and it's gone. But it's supposed to get to 88 miles an hour. There's no way he got to 88 miles an hour that quickly. Anyway, small little continuity things for me, but for me, I enjoy the fact that this movie is about time travel, and it takes a very complex, especially after, because there's a lot of parallels between this and Marvel and Rick and Morty. Because
That's
Rick and Morty's based
got
off
it
this.
from
right,
this.
right. But I mean, what I'm saying is, especially in Marvel, it's very convoluted. Time travel and wormholes and all this, like very complicated.
Too much.
This movie has time travel, but that's not the focus. Your focus isn't on the continuity of how time travel affects future and past events and how it moves forward through the time traveling wormhole or whatever.
Well, yeah, I think that
in different universes,
they deal with time and how it affects the future directly, but they don't muddy it up with like branch timelines and weird things like that.
And it's not the point of the movie. The point of the movie is to, show what it would be like if a kid went back in time and was around when his parents were around. Like, that's the focus. It's not about the time travel. Time travel is just how
I think that's secondary. We watched the movies that made us on Netflix.
Which
and Bob Gale, Bob Gale, who wrote it, said he was going through his stuff at his house and he found his dad's yearbook, and I guess he might not have known that they went to the same high school.
He knew that they went to the same high school, but he did not know that his dad was class president. And he thought about the fact that I wouldn't get along with my class president, so would I be friends with my dad?
So like that's the focus of the movie, which I appreciate. It just uses time travel as the portal for that. It doesn't focus on the time travel.
I see what you mean, yeah.
Which I appreciate. I thought it was super entertaining. I thought the every time I watched it, I noticed something different and new. Like Homegirl is an alcoholic, clearly in this
Lorraine,
alcoholic. It's very, in the beginning scene when it's showing all the clocks, it shows a girl drinking a beer right in front of the clock, just like she's drinking the beer in the car. Mm-hmm. And at the same time, her actress name is the one that's presented. You see what I'm saying? Do you understand what I just said?
No.
That actress, her name,
Leah Thompson,
is when the credits are rolling in the beginning. Her name comes on the screen. There is a silhouette of a person drinking in front of a clock, like an automatic, like little robot, to represent her alcoholism.
Interesting.
Yeah. So like little things like that are scattered throughout the whole thing. Like right there, the board game Life is in the background.
Yeah.
And she's realizing that she's stuck in this life with him. It's very interesting.
I love that.
The more in depth you go. Also, the correlations and the intertwinedness between Indiana Jones, because Steven Spielberg's obviously in this, and this movie, like when he's hanging on the front of Biff's car, just like in Indiana Jones, hanging on the front. They originally were going to have him, when they stole the plutonium, go into a warehouse to steal it, and then end up getting in a fridge to save themselves. Yeah, the fridge
was the time machine, actually.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And they were worried that kids were going to lock themselves in fridges, but when Spielberg had the chance, he put it in a crystal skull. So it's like all of these things that are just so interconnected. Cool. And it's very like in depth and cool. And I appreciate that. It's entertaining. I thought the acting was exactly the way it should have been. Cringy at times, but on purpose. Like not in a bad way. Not like.
Yeah.
They said that it was, you're supposed to act seriously, but it was going to be funny. And when they had Marty originally casted, whoever was playing him at the time, because they wanted Michael J. Fox, and then they didn't get him.
What's his name?
Eric Stoltz.
So they had Eric Stoltz, and they said he's an incredible actor, but he wasn't able to bring the comedy into the serious aspects. Because they're dealing with serious things, but they're so expressive.
Right.
And again, it's almost like you're talking about Indiana Jones. It's almost like you're watching Indiana Jones because it's serious, but there's that comedic effect in what they're doing still.
Yeah, it doesn't ever really feel serious to me. And also, I love the product placement. I think that's awesome.
I think it's awesome, and it shows the time better.
Yeah, I love that part of it.
Yeah.
Like the JCPenney logo and the Mountain Dew old-fashioned logo.
I love Ben's question with Twin Pine Mall, and then it becomes Lone Pine Mall.
Because he ran over them. Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
Throughout this movie, Christopher Lloyd makes me laugh like constantly.
He's amazing.
He's so excessive and dramatic with his gasps. Like every time something something normal happens.
That's you said. I thought you said Crispin Glover for a sec.
No.
Crispin Glover is amazing too, though.
Yeah,
but Doc Brown is unreal.
Like when his little model catches on fire and it falls off the table. It's so funny. He says, "I'm sorry, I didn't have time to build it directly to scale."
Mine's not movie quality.
So funny, dude.
Yes, it's okay. Mine's not movie quality. No, he's great. He's funny.
Apparently, when they were filming it, he would not act at all if their cameras weren't rolling, because he didn't want to do something that was good enough for maybe do a really good cut and them not be rolling.
Yeah.
So he was saving it all. And Michael J. Fox in the behind the scenes was talking about how he understood completely, because every time he was acting, he was going full board, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I like how the first time that he tests time travel, he just willingly sends his dog.
Me too. I was thinking that too. I was like, this poor dog.
Well, he knew it was going to work.
Clearly.
It was his first thing to ever work.
Also, okay, so just if we're going to get on continuity problems here, okay? So he goes back in time, right, to meet Doc, and he explains and he convinces him, whatever, okay? Wouldn't that completely change their whole entire relationship from when they started being friends in that timeline? Because everything else changed. His parents' life's better. His family's life's better. Everything's better because of the effects he made.
Yeah.
Secondarily, like, shouldn't him and Doc, like Doc, when he first met Marty, it would have been in a completely different situation than it was originally. Secondarily, how do you not remember? Like, how do you not put two and two together? Like, oh, hey, remember that kid that like was incredibly influential in us getting together? Doesn't he look just like identically to our son?
Yeah.
And oh wait, we named it.
But again, that's one of the things where it's like, okay, if you're looking at this, like, this isn't Oppenheimer.
I love that. I love it. Family Guy, really, you should watch the Family Guy satire of this. It is hilarious because it shows, what's the guy's name? The dad's name?
George.
Oh,
The actor?
yeah, George. Crispin Glover.
Yeah, so Crispin Glover, he's like in the movie, in the show in Family Guy. And he's like, Marty's an interesting name. Doesn't that ring a bell? And he's like being really sarcastic with his wife. And it's like, doesn't that remind you of that guy that you were obsessed with when I was trying to court you? And he looks just like him. So he's like implying that Marty's actually Marty's own father.
But
he was
worried about Darth Vader from planet Vulcan.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
That was so
hilarious.
So Jeff showed me a really funny deleted scene. He actually he gives him chloroform, and that's why
he looks all disheveled.
He's so late.
That scene is awesome.
That's
It
so
is.
funny.
It's ridiculous that he can't just take the headphones off if it's that loud. Like,
Bro, he doesn't know.
I guess he doesn't know what headphones are, huh?
Yeah,
I didn't put that together.
I don't know. But yeah, great. He definitely doesn't know that style of music. That's without a doubt.
That was one of my favorite scenes.
Yeah, agreed.
That was sick.
It was such a good, and even Biff. Biff is like a hilarious character, but he's also the worst. Like the worst.
Terrible character.
Yeah.
Played
But on purpose.
brilliantly.
Yeah, but on purpose, and he's played brilliantly. I hear he's also like the exact opposite of Biff in real life. I hear he's just an awesome dude. But so funny that he is, he gets all the sayings wrong.
So funny.
You know what scene always has stuck out to me? Yeah. The scene that's always stuck out to me is, obviously they do this in all movies where they match the music perfectly with the scene. But when George goes to punch Biff at the end of the movie, the first punch, not the one he lands, the little jump in the music when he gets caught and twisted is just so perfectly timed, and it makes you feel like, oh, we're screwed here, boys.
The only other thing the scene that I really liked is after Marty tells or is trying to convince Doc that he's from the future, and he tells him who's president, and then he starts going down the list.
The actor?
Like,
Jerry Lewis is vice president.
He must be the Secretary of State. Like, he goes through like 4 or 5 different positions.
That's a great, that stuff's funny.
He's like, is it hot? When he touches the DeLorean.
Cold.
No, it's cold. Damn cold. I feel like because it's that type of movie, the continuity in certain areas doesn't really matter, and it's pretty perfectly done.
I agree. I thought it was super watchable, rewatchable. I enjoyed it. The nostalgia wasn't even there for me, really, because I didn't grow up on this movie. I saw it when I was young, obviously, but I didn't grow up watching it. So the nostalgia factor isn't what's making me say that I really, really enjoyed it.
It's definitely. I mean, it's perfect for what it is.
It's way better than I remember it being, and it's definitely something that is like bumped up much higher on my list now.
Now you really have to see the second one.
Yeah, I haven't seen the second or third one. Actually, wait, is the second one have to do I know it's in the future, but isn't like Biff like something about a sports almanac is involved?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I have seen that one.
But
I definitely
been a
haven't seen
bit.
the Western one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
The Western one is regarded as the worst of the 3, but I actually like it.
all right.
I actually like it. All right. That does it.
Watch it.
Thanks for watching another episode of The Brothers Watch. We will
you guys
see.
should subscribe.
Oh, hey.
If you're listening at this point, like just click the button.
It's free. Just
Subscribe,
Just
like,
click it. It is so helpful for us.
join our Discord. Thank you to everybody in the Discord. You guys are extremely supportive.
they are.
We put out some merch the other day. We also have that linked in the bio below. But if you want to check that out, it's pretty cool if you haven't already snagged it. So we're doing 15% off right now. So,
Family.
hey, family, we will see you in the next episode.